Today we are going to teach you to relax about reflexive verbs forever. Today
Hola Marina, ¿cómo estás hoy?
Muy bien, aquí muy fresquita, muy a gusto.
Estamos en La Boca de Asno. We're in one of our favourite places in the Sierra of Madrid, about 70 kilometres maybe from Madrid.
It's in Segovia, it's not in Madrid.
In Segovia, yeah, we're in the Comunidad de Castilla y León, on the other side of the mountains, and it's a lot cooler in Madrid. It's about 35 degrees centigrade today, and here it's about 25.
Yeah, it's very agreeable.
A beautiful river. And we're here today to answer a question from Mary, and actually a question we get a lot about reflexive verbs.
Yeah?
Now Mary asks, first of all, what is the difference between morir y
Morirse.
morirse and desayunar y desayunarse?
Okay. There are some reflexive verbs that have a different meaning whether they take the reflexible particle or they don't. So this is the case with these two verbs. Morir means to die. El vecino ha muerto por la noche.
Yeah.
O el vecino murió ayer. But morirse, we can use it with different meanings, like morirse de risa, morirse de calor, like in Madrid right now.
If you say me muero de calor, it means I'm dying of heat. Me muero de hambre, I'm dying of hunger.
Me muero de miedo.
I'm scared to death. So me muero de risa,
Yeah.
I'm laughing my head off. So kind of, I'm dying of laughter. Yeah. So these are actually
It's
quite
like
similar
an emphasizer
to
no?
English.
And,
Yeah. So that's morirse. And then desayunar and desayunarse. Actually, this was a big shock to both of us because desayuno, I have breakfast. That's the non-reflexive, the normal.
He desayunado un aguacate.
Yeah, I had an avocado for breakfast. Is that true?
Yeah, me too, yes.
Me too. And a boiled egg. Un huevo pasado. Un huevo pasado por agua.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a video about that. And so, where were we? Desayunarse. This is bizarre. I looked it up in word reference because I thought, no, that doesn't exist. It's a mistake. It does exist. It means to find out about something. ¿Tú te has desayunado de que el vecino ha muerto?
Sí, esta mañana.
Did you know that the poor neighbour, we don't have a dead neighbour, but anyway, desayunarse is to find something out. These are two examples of reflexive verbs. We often get questions from people saying, I don't know whether the jumper's putting itself on me or I'm putting myself on the jumper. People get very confused by reflexives because in English we have them, but they're not so common. My approach is throw the grammar out the window and listen. I think I learn all the reflexive verbs that I know in Spanish just by listening to people and then usually checking with Marina. Does this mean that?
This is Ben's method.
Ben's method, but it's led to close to bilingual Spanish. So I think it's on a good day pretty bilingual.
So the reference of having all the reflexive, the list of reflexive verbs can be useful for every now and again consulting, but it's very difficult to digest such a long list with all of the different cases. In a way, what Ben suggests is that it's better to keep your ears
peeled.
Your ears peeled, and listen to the different uses.
Yeah, I mean,
And learn
Marina always
listen.
tells people about, Ben used to go on the bus and he'd come, or on the metro, and he'd hear things and he'd remember them and come and ask me. You know, you can listen to our podcast, you can listen to Spanish TV, whatever it is. Listen, when you hear reflexives, if you hear them enough, you'll know what they mean, just from the context. If you need to look them up, look them up. But anyway, with that in mind, the learning by listening, which is what kids do. They listen, they make kind of hypotheses in their mind about what something means, and then they go and use it, see that it works, and they go, great, I've learnt it. So that's my way of learning stuff like this, really. And it works, it definitely works. But with that in mind, we've got some more reflexives for you now that we think are fun, cool, slightly slang, some of them, and worth learning, right? Okay, Marina, the list. Let's start. Me relajo.
Qué bien.
Aquí me relajo
Aquí mucho más fácil.
The title of this video is Me relajo con los reflexivos. I'm relaxed about reflexive verbs. I'm just going to let them come in from lots of sources, and I'm going to learn them. Yeah. What we're not going to do is...
Me fastidia.
Me fastidia que no puedo aprender los reflexivos. It annoys me.
Me fastidian los reflexivos.
Or me agobio. I get really stressed with reflexives. Me agobio con la gramática. Nada de eso. Me relajo. Right? What else have we got? Me atrevo.
Me atrevo a usarlos.
Me atrevo a aprender así. Así, de forma natural. I dare to do it. Me atrevo a atreverse.
No me cuesta.
No me cuesta nada. It's no work at all. I love costarse, no me cuesta. It doesn't cost me, literally, but yeah, it's kind of like that, isn't it? It's no effort.
No effort.
No effort at all. Okay, what else have we got on the list? Me pregunto, I wonder, I love this phrase. Me pregunto, I ask myself, but it means to wonder. Me pregunto si eso es posible. Pues claro que sí.
Sí, claro.
¿Qué más?
Uy, ¿te has fijado en esto?
¿Te has fijado? Fijarse en algo means to notice something. Yeah. ¿Te has fijado en que nuestro método sí que funciona? ¿Os habéis fijado?
¿Os habéis fijado?
¿Os habéis fijado? That's it. Good. I still need a bit of practice. I think we're pretty much there. I think we're going to drive people mad if we have too many more reflexives. But we're going to end with...
Me apetece.
Me apetece. Let's. I feel like. Let's have a quick conversation in Spanish with everything that we feel like today. Por ejemplo, a mí me apetece hoy tomarme un menú del día, como siempre.
A mí me apetece quedarme un ratito más en el fresquito.
Te apetece quedarte aquí, sí. A mí me apetece meter los pies en el agua.
Me encanta ver que han vuelto los helechos.
Helecho son ferns. Marina's a bit obsessed with ferns, and she was worried that they weren't going to come back this year after the big snow in January. Pero han vuelto los helechos.
Han tardado, pero están aquí.
The ferns are back, so Marina's happy. So between ferns and menú del días, we're going to leave you there with reflexives and with a bit of homework. So following what I said earlier, we want you to go and listen to some of our podcasts, right? Take note of some reflexive verbs that you hear. If you need to, you can get the worksheets and underline them when you find them, and come back and leave some in the comments, or just leave us some reflexive verbs that you love. Tell us the ones that you really like to use, or if you know any slang ones. But yeah, listen to our podcasts and listen out for reflexives, and you'll be using the Ben method of learning Spanish, and it works a treat. Funciona de maravilla.
It does work. I have to say.
It works.
I'm much more of the list.
Marina likes her lists.
I'm the kind of person that
but you can make a list.
studies and review and...
You can make a list. I used to make lists.
But I've learned lots with Ben, and this works.
I used to make lists. I'd listen on the metro, on the bus, I'd hear my reflexive, I'd make lists and I'd look at them. You know, I do have that traditional side, but I was more into hearing it in reality and learning it like that than going to a grammar book, and I think it works.
The thing like this is that you get a real use and also a real situation which you can relate to and remember very easily. It's like an experience, whereas if you have a list, it's very difficult to get them, to learn them and use them correctly.
Don't download a list off the internet, make your own list from reality. That's the point.
I might make a list at some point as well.
Okay, if you look under the video, we've listed all the ones that we've used today, so that's a good start. Go and listen to our Spanish, the bit where we talk in Spanish again, listen to the whole video again, listen to our podcasts, get some reflexives, the ones you like, write them down. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel so you never miss another one. Let's see if we can reach 10,000 subscribers in the next month or two. That would be wonderful, so press the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon with more videos. And all our podcasts are at notesinspanish.com. ¿Algo más?
Nada más, ¿ven?
Venga.
A por el menú.
Hasta luego.